What's up, guys? Welcome back to another HD commentary. My name is Bob. Of course you know that because I'm famous. And today we're going to be looking at one of my Ekko jungle gameplays. This one in particular is very interesting. I'm going to put the sound a little bit lower to make sure that you guys can hear me correctly. I think that will be fine. And yeah, this is me. So I'm the Ekko player. I have names disabled just because you have more overview with this. And we're going to be looking at some sick plays from the Ekko master himself. Now we always start with this early jungle invade because you can simply get these easy flashes out of it, which is just, I don't know, it's just easy, man. Why would you not do it? Especially when you have champions like a Nautilus or a Thresh, a Blitzcrank or a Braum. You know, the early game champions like those with early CC that can kill you, just go for an invade because there's literally no reason not to. Especially when playing solo queue, you know, you're not going to be matching up against people who are actually really strong, so that's that. Whoa, and Rengar going aggressive right here on the, onto the Galio top. People get out, fortunately. Yeah, anyways, so why am I going to make this video? Interesting question. I just want to make more gameplay videos. I did make like 2 of them previously, but I never really continue with them. For whatever reason, but I really like doing them, and it's for me just easy because I make, I just spectate a game that I play, just a good game of mine, and I commentate over it, which is awesome. And you guys can learn from this because I'm going to be having a talk about like jungle routes and how to see a gank coming, stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. Anyways, with Ekko, I always like to start on the bottom lane. Actually, with any champion, I like to start on this bottom lane. Because it just allows you to get this blue buff early on, which is incredibly helpful on Ekko specifically, because the cooldown reduction is great, and also it's a very mana-intensive champion. Let's see if we can select this. Yes, we can. It's a very mana-intensive champion, so I always try to get that. After that, I decided to go for the Scuttle Crab, I think. Or not, oh no, I actually decided to counter jungle this Master Yi. Now look what's happening. Master Yi is very low HP, and I already called my mid laner to come over. Unfortunately, he has a very fast reaction, the Master Yi, and flashed out just before I was able to auto-attack him or anything. So that's unfortunate, and since I wasn't level 3 yet, I wasn't really able to, you know, do anything yet. I wasn't able to gap close with my E, with my dash, so unfortunate timing, but I did get the flash for Master Yi, plus I get some counter-jungling up. The red buff was down, unfortunately, so I didn't get what I wanted to get. I expected him to start on blue buff, but he did not do that, so that was kind of surprising to me. Actually, I thought he was going to invade my red, because the Rengar was topside onto the Galio early game. But he didn't, so that was a really nice start for me then. Get this Scuttle Crab because it's easy XP, you get health back. It definitely helps you with the jungle. Then I went to this bottom lane because they were fighting, as you can see, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be an easy kill. I throw down his stun field. I decide to gap close onto one of them. Nautilus has a really good hook after that, and then they get stunned by my stun field, and it's basically a free kill right off the bat. And now I'm 1-0 with Ekko. I have 6 CS, it's not that much yet. Level 3, so I decide, you know, let's get to farming again. Let's see what Master Yi is doing. Okay, he's going for the Scuttle Crab. Right now I decided to go for my red because I did not want them to get any attention onto I didn't want them to steal it, because that's definitely an option with Master Yi and Rengar. They could just invade my jungle and try to steal it. Always, guys, ward this like I'm doing right now. This ward is very important because if there's anyone in that bush with a smite, you're gonna hate your life if you know, if the buff gets stolen then. Anyways, we can speed this up a little bit. Okay, that was that was awkward. That's not speeding up. This is speeding up. Here we go. Now I decide to go for the top gank. I'm pretty sure Rengar doesn't have flash, and I decided to go for this gank. Unfortunately, this is pretty hard to play as Ekko because Rengar can just jump onto these minions, and he's level 5 as well. Then he decided to slow me, and he gets out just like that, so I thought this was going to be a kill, but Rengar played this very nicely. He doesn't have any wards, but he still survived with the level 5. Also, Galio didn't have any mana, so he wasn't really able to do anything when I ganked. Now, he's not gonna die, no. he's gonna take a turret shot though. But you know, if Galio had mana here, I'm pretty sure Rengar would have been dead by a long time already. But Galio top, it just requires you to use a lot of mana early game, and you don't have that mana early game, so it's just quite hard to do. Right now, I got called out for a mid gank onto the Vladimir. Vladimir just took 2 turret shots before this, and I'm on TeamSpeak with this guy, so I was like, okay, let's go. I jumped onto him, but he pulled out, and yeah, that's kind of meh. I was like, okay, this doesn't work out. Obviously, we played this a little bit wrong, or I did. I went way too ham. I wanted to just go in there and get the stun off, but of course he has his pull up, and he could just get out of there. So what I should have done there is wait for the any stun to come down, and then react to that after that. Anyways, let's speed this up a little bit. I'm going back to base. I'm buying my Stalker's Blade, and Amplifying Tome, and the boots, and a pink ward as well, because I can. And this definitely helps me with my jungle route. I just clean up a little bit more jungle. Did I steal this? No, I did not. Okay. I just tried to steal the crap, but I wasn't able to because Master Yi was there earlier. That's fine. Then blue buff came up. I asked my mid laner if I could have it, which was fine. Yeah, there we go. Which was fine, so we did not... I could have the blue buff, which is really good in Ekko, like I said previously. It just gives you a lot of mana regeneration in the jungle, allows you to farm faster, and when fights break out, you have more cooldown reduction, which is definitely going to help you out. And then you just continue the clear. I can speed this up, that's no problem. I'm going to speed this up, I'm going to get my rates. And this is really important as a jungler. You want to keep farming, because a lot of junglers that I know in solo queue, they try to gank multiple or 24/7, and that can work out when you get lucky and get some good ganks off. But most of the time, you're gonna waste a lot of time, and then the enemy jungler is suddenly ahead by like 20 CS, and then you're messed up. You know, you need to keep up in level, you need to keep up in CS, because it definitely gives you the strength you need. Right here, I wanted to gank this Rengar again. I asked my top laner to kind of bait it out. But I think Rengar saw it coming or something, because he placed his ward here, and Master Yi came top as well, so for me it was kind of like, okay, this is messed up. And then also the TP top was triggered, so I was like, alright, that was a good gank, I guess. I'm going back, I'm gonna farm, there's no reason for me to stay. I'm just gonna continue clearing my jungle. Okay, I decided to go mid. There is a ward here, I knew this. Yeah, but still, Annie got a great stun off, and I put my stun field over here, which is why this Vladimir got stunned after that. So it was a great chain of CC. While he was stunned, he got blown up, so he had no chance whatsoever to get out of there. He didn't have flash either, so that was a really great setup gank. I think that's the way you need to do it with mid lane Annie. You just wait for her to stun someone, and then chain the stuns. So Annie stuns, then I stun after that, and there's basically no way out of there. Like, there's too much damage, too much CC, you're gonna die. That's what I like about Ekko as well. It's just, you have so much CC when you land the stun. The stun is like 3 seconds or something. It's ridiculous. Super long stun, it's area of effect, so if any somehow gets a multiple people stun off, I can chain it with my multiple people stun, and then, you know, it's just gonna be GG. You're gonna win the game. And that's it. Anyways, I decided to go bot here. I thought we could have done this. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work out, but I thought, like, okay, I'm coming bot if you guys can kind of bait it out, but somehow the enemy bot lane played extremely passive. I guess they saw it coming, so I was like, okay, that is not gonna working out. I'll just get back to farming again. Which is fine too. I mean, as long as I can get my farm up and keep farming, it's cool. I tried to go bot again, and look at this. The Master Yi just goes in with 400 HP, so I really didn't get this. I decided to go bot as well to kind of work around it, try to get some more. Let's see what happens. I chased the Braum. I don't think I'm going for this. No, I got exhausted and stunned. But then the Annie flashes over the wall. Tibbers. The heal doesn't even matter. She's tanking the turret, so that allows me to get out of there safely. And I think the Braum is gonna get away. Yes, he will get away. After that, after you get a successful gank up, always push the lane, guys. This is extremely important as well. If you're gonna be jungling, even if you don't get a successful gank off, try to push the lane, get some farm from the waves, and get some XP, because else you're gonna be behind by a whole lot. Right now we can get the turret, so it's like, okay guys, let's just push this turret with 3 of us. That's cool. There you go. And I decided to go for my blue. It comes up right now, so I'm gonna get this right on the spawn. Also a really great way to get ahead of your enemy jungler. If you get spawns on the spawn, like if you can get a jungle camp when they spawn, right when they spawn, like if you time it correctly, you're always going to be ahead in CS, because your camp is going to spawn earlier again after that, and that basically gives you that kind of lead. But it does require some heavy farming to be done, so if you want to do that, you're going to be losing some pressure from lanes, but other than that, I think it's a pretty good tactic to keep that up. Okay, so I go back. I think I have my runic echoes. Yes, I do, and I have my sheen. This is a real power spike for Ekko right now, because you just get a lot of damage onto from this. I'm getting my rate, or how's it called? Turtle. I forgot the name. Right here, this was kind of a mistake by me. I saw this ward, I wanted to clear it, but I didn't know Master Yi was here. So what I did was I stun everyone, but now I jump back. I was like, okay, we can maybe kill this Master Yi, but we could not. And he got me earlier. He got a lot of damage. Like, look at this Master Yi. He almost killed the Nautilus as well with like 50 HP. That's ridiculous. But anyways, it was a 1-for-1 trade. I did lose my blue buff for that, and I got killed. So in the end, it's not too bad. My jungle camps weren't even up as C, so it's okay. My bot lane got a kill. Let's go. Keep it up. On mid lane, Annie's just doing fine. I think that Annie was definitely carrying right here. It's one of my friends I do queue with all the time. He likes to play Annie mid, and then he just lands these 4-man ultimates and kills everyone. It's ridiculous. Anyways, here we go. I get my red buff. I get my rates. I'm not level 11 yet, but now I decide to go for a top lane gank because I saw Annie waiting there. Now I baited Mastery towards the Annie. I was like, okay, get this guy. I ulted back the moment Mastery alpha strikes, so that they basically just denies the damage for Master Yi, making sure I don't die. I get my shield right here from my stun and group with my friends to make sure that Rengar can't just jump in right now. He does decide not to jump in, which is great. Then I think we decide to just go for the Vladimir, but we're not gonna get him, I think. Oh, we are, but I attacked the turret and then I died. I still got the stun off onto Rengar, but the Vladimir ult kills me right here. Yeah, unfortunate, but it was good. 4-man top. Let's go. Let's get the party rolling. Anyways, Annie is 5-0. I am 1-2. Doesn't look too good right now, but it's not too bad either. I still got my pressure off. I get my farm. I'm level 11. Mastery is level 10, so that means I'm ahead for. Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead from the Mastery. Now I decide to gank top, but there is a ward right here, which is why I usually smite my raids, because it allows me to see these wards and then clear them. So I decided to just clear this ward, go back, because most players are not going to stay around when you do that. You can try this, you can try to stick around in these bushes after clearing them and see if they go for a new ward or something and then kill them. But on this elo, you're not going to see that too often. Actually, not at all, so let's speed it up. Oh, this is beautiful. And you got a 3-man stun up under the turret, and then I came in. So we basically just killed this Vladimir and the rest. We got a triple kill, which put Annie even more ahead. I mean, she was already 5-0, now she's 7-0. And 1 assist because I basically got a kill right there. Okay, that's fine. We got a turret. I think we get even more turrets from this. Oh no, we don't. We get 1 turret, we go back. I think we're going for the... Oh no, never mind. this happened. I got the stun off onto Rengar, then I flash over the wall, and he was there to back me up as well. It's fine. I can get back to farming. Get some levels up. There we go. I'm just speeding up the farming part because obviously it's not going to be that fun. Here I decided to get the minions from mid because my mid laner wanted to go back. It's an important thing as a jungler as well. You want to like cover lanes whenever you need, but don't do it too often. Because when I'm here, the entire team knows that the jungler is not in the jungle and they can basically just counter jungle me wherever they want. So whenever you're covering a lane, make sure your jungle is either warded up or that it's pretty clear, you know, that there's like no minions up, because then it doesn't really matter. For me, it's great to get this this kind of farm on a lane because it allows me to basically get more XP than my opposing jungler, excuse me. Great stuff. Now I was like, okay guys, what are we gonna do? I see this Master Yi moving top. We're not engaging right here and now. Here we go. I get onto the Braum. I don't get the stun off, unfortunately, which is a pity. But we do get a 2-man Tibber stun right there. Look at that. Vladimir goes into his pool, but I knew my dash is up. I can just slam him in the head. Miss my Q. That's terrible, man. I suck. But we do get a head away. I don't know what the Astro was doing right here, but he got killed by the Master Yi. You know, one of those games where your bot lane is just not that good, but you got to live with it, you know? It's fine. I think in the end we did win this game, so it's not too bad. Right now I'm 3-on-2, just farming my jungle again, getting it up. Decided to farm this top lane, so my top laner can actually steal this blue buff, which is really good. Whenever you can counter jungle the enemy jungler, do it because it's super useful for your jungler. So if you're a laner and you see an opportunity to counter jungle, do it, please. It really helps out for your jungler because you basically put their jungler behind, plus you get yourself ahead because you're stealing their minions. So it's always a good thing. Always a good thing. I decided to go back right here. Get this Scuttle Crab. I think we're going for the dragon right now. Let me speed this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna ward this, make sure that there's no stew coming in. I really wanted to have this dragon as well, so I said I got it here. I actually wanted to go for the fight, but I got slowed by Braum, so I wasn't able to really go in. And yeah, I decided, okay, let me do my blue buff again. And for some reason, this Ezreal thought he was funny, and he could get my my jungle. But, get out of here, man! This is my blue buff. You know, I really hate that when people, they don't even ask. They're like just attacking the blue buff and trying to steal it from you. I'm like, no, man, get out of here! Don't want you to get my blue buff. Yeah, I got into a little bit of a fight with this Ezreal. Sometimes that happens in solo queue. Anyways, I tried to get an opportunity here to jump in. I lay my stun field down onto the Annie to make sure that she doesn't get killed. We get a nice stun off onto this. The Galliot gets 2 people, so this is just an amazing team fight by us. Literally nothing they can do. I mean, the Master Yi tries to get away. I think he will get away because he cannot get slowed. Yeah, there we go. So it's not really an opportunity for me to kill him. Get my dash off right now. Once again, he cannot get slowed, unfortunately, so that allows him to get away quite safely. Okay, that's fine. Let's push the mid lane because they have 30 people down. We can get an inhibitor off of this. And we're pushing this right here. Here we go, man. That's the tower. This is the inhibitor. And this was the part where we were kind of messing around. I mean, you're gonna see it right now. Like, the idea here was to go back and kind of bait a fight in. Like, we wanted to bait the enemies to us. Oh no, not yet. Never mind. Never mind, guys. It's coming soon. Coming soon, I promise. Okay, here we actually get really good timbers off as well. Got some kills for that speed up. That was a misclick. Bam, here we go. The Cockman did a lot of damage, so I had to ult out of this. But yeah, here we go. Annie comes in, she deals a lot of damage. We can probably kill this Vladimir right now. I got the stun off of Cockmaul, then I decided to go onto this Vladimir. Here we go. Get them aced. We were not able to go any further here because they will be coming up soon. We don't have any minions yet, so can't really push this. We decided to go for the Baron. And this is where the fun stuff happens, but unfortunately not in this game. It was just a very basic Baron. We got the Baron. Everybody recalls. So, there you go. We all recall, we go back. And then we group up and decide to go for this end. I go for the red buff. Once again, this Ezreal thinks he's cool and gets it, but no, sorry, man. Seems really scumbag, but this Ezreal is kind of flaming me in chat and being annoying, so then I do it back and just do everything he wants. But it's cool. We decide to go for the top lane because the outer turret is still up, so this is basically free gold for us. If they go and defend this, we can dive them and kill them. So here we go. But there's an easy tower right here. Ezreal died, by the way, so that makes it a little bit harder. We can't push any further. Annie was also away. But now for some reason they decide to stay. And I was like, no guys, why are you staying? Get out of there. So we get out of there. Then Galio gets cut up by this Rengar, so I decided to help him a little bit by stunning. But I got exhausted. We had to get out of here. So I just ran off. I was like, okay guys, this is not going to be a fight for us. We cannot win this. Now Annie's in a bad position in the river. I was doing these raids and I was like, oh wait, what's happening? Why are you caught? So I decided to help him. I don't think I can. No, I can't. And then he got killed as well. So, you know, this is a little bit of a throw. It wasn't necessary at all. Annie was bot side, so why would you even consider pushing the top lane right here when you're Annie's bot lane? Who has all the kills, by the way. Annie's 11-on-1. So you don't really want to get into a bad situation like that. But we did. But alright, that's okay. I get the blue buff. I'm getting the trap. I think the dragon is coming up soon. Yes, it is. 10 seconds onto this dragon. So let's farm it up. Great stuff. I mean, Ekko is just fun to play. That's why I play him. He might not be the strongest champion right now, but I'm 6-2 on 10. It's a good score, and also because of this Annie, it's just a synergy you have with two champions. If you have like an area of effect stun, with an area of effect stun after that, you can do crazy things. Also with Galio, by the way. If Galio gets a good ultimate off, I can stun everyone in that ultimate. Which is just, you know, if you get that right, if you get the timing right and execution right, you can completely destroy anyone with it. So, that's cool. Anyways, we decide to get this dragon again. Try to bait out a fight, get them to go to us. Rengar ults, but I'm not sure what he wanted to do because there's no way he can really engage on us right now. I throw the stun field onto us to make sure that Rengar gets stunned whenever he jumps in. So he got denied. Right now we just decide to push the mid lane, I think. And we get a great hook onto the Vladimir. Here we go, get killed. He gets blown up. I decide to chase this Braum because I can. I have a really good gap closer, but I can't go any further than this. Rengar decides to go to top side. He kind of wants to flank us right now, but it doesn't really work. We get the inhibitor. And I think we're going to get the end soon as well. And Galio is just playing really aggressively. He's like, yeah, we can end this. Rengar was behind us. We were like, okay, let's try to walk away right now. And then when they come, we blow them up. So we decide to sit in this bush with all of us and kind of bait them out, you know, kind of see them coming towards us. But unfortunately they knew because they had some good wards around. I see that right now. I didn't know that previously, but they have really good wards around us, so they didn't see us leaving. Right now, I just go onto this. We have a good Nautilus ult, so we can just keep on going. And because we were really strong, we could just kind of sit this fight out and try to do something. Got some good damage up right there, but we cannot dive yet. Once again, back in the spot that you can push. So if you ever get in this spot, don't just sit there and walk around and wait before you get poked down and die. Just try to bait them out again. So we just did the same thing once again. Work out. No, I think in the end it's gonna work out. We just try to bait them in once again. They don't go in yet, so we go back even further. I'm on a ward right now. That's sad. Now Annie seems to get caught, so they're going onto her. But we got a really good stun up with a Galio ult right here as well. So that pretty much allows us to do whatever we want. I have to die for this, but they wasted everything on me, so this basically gives them a free team fight. And the Annie actually kites the Master Eve quite well, so it can't do anything. Now Cockmaul is on his own, but we're like, you know what? We're gonna end this game. And the way we're gonna do this is Nautilus just has to chase his Cockmaul. Just keep him busy, make sure he doesn't go back. He goes for a fight for some reason, which you don't do against a Cockmaul because he's gonna wreck you, which he did. But fortunate for us, we got a really good push down mid for this because of the timing. So because he kept the Cockmaul busy, we were able to end this game right here. And I think I end this game with a 6-3 on 14 score. The last fight was a bit choppy. I just had to tank some damage and, you know, get the stun stuff to save my teammates. But in the end, it worked out. We got a great team fight off, and that basically won us the game right there. And that's pretty much what I mean with the synergy with this comp. If I get a stun off on multiple people, then Galio can go in. He can get a multiple people ultimate off, and he can get a multiple people stun off with their ult. It's just a crazy synergy between these three champions, which is why we play these three champions all the time. Anyways, that was it for today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button below. And I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.